back and better than ever as Sean is just thrilled to be here. It looks like with that beautiful, beautiful smile.
Thank
How's
you.
it going? How's it going, everybody? Sean, my man, back and better than ever. What do you think?
Buddy, I cannot wait for tonight. We got Alcala, sorry. Taylor Hedman, who I've never seen before, didn't know a whole lick about. Sent him a friend request about 8 hours ago. He never got back to me on that one, but that's okay. I found out through the grapevine that he's from South Dakota, so we're fine there. Buddy, it's going to be a great night of darts. I'm telling you what, this is where it starts to become important, right? The loser tonight gets $200. That's a nice payday. You get double your money. That's a win-win, right? But the winner plays for $400 next week against the birthday boy today, Mr. Daryl Cortez. So shout out, happy birthday to Daryl. And then top side of the bracket, you got Chris Watson playing Larry Keith, and the winner of that gets Brandon Neal from Omaha next week. And then, of course, the king seat match between Jeremiah Berger, who was unkind to me recently, but I'll look past it, and Brett Hollanday, who I got to see firsthand at Booyah Cup. And while he didn't throw his best against me, you can tell the game's definitely there.
Yeah, definitely. I'm glad that you mentioned Jeremiah and Brett because they've earned their right to be sitting in that king seat match, playing some phenomenal darts, especially Brett. Let's be honest, his NPR has been pretty good indeed. But yeah, tonight's going to be a great match. We've already seen Kicks on the stream before, so yeah, it was a good showing from him. But we have not seen Taylor, so let's actually take it on over to Taylor Hedman and take a look at some mentionables for him. He's only been playing for 4 years, so just a short amount of time. Throwing the target Daytona Fire 18 grams right now, and like you mentioned, South Dakota. I looked up on CompuSport and found out that his leagues was MG Leagues of South Dakota. So him, just a useful tool there for you. Sioux Falls is where he's from. But yeah, 4.56 NPR and that 57.1. I think that's actually supposed to be 55.8, but I may be wrong on that one. That's what Darts TOC. Okay, I was correct.
You guys are factoring those. Factor the diddle. I don't factor the diddle in that number there. That's just cricket games.
Okay, so that's just cricket games. So more of the standard win rate there. All right, thanks for the approval there, Nick. We wanted to make sure.
And then he sucks at diddles, by the way. I'm just kidding.
I mean that would be the case. I'm glad you did mention that. That would be the case. Second 9 marks with 37 of those bad boys.
Yeah. So he actually has 38. If you count white horses as 9 marks, which you do, he has 38 of those bad boys, but still second overall in them, and it's by 1. So we're going to see some dynamite go off tonight, I think.
We should. I'm excited for that. And 76 7 marks, 118 5 marks. That's a massive amount of 5 marks, and that one white horse that you did mention. How about Kicks?
Yeah, good old Kicks Alcala playing in Phoenix, Arizona, out at Bull Shooters. And funny enough, Taylor Hedman is actually playing from the Phoenix Lounge in Harrisburg, South Dakota. So he's trying to throw us off here, I think. But Phoenix, Arizona, playing out of Bull Shooters. I think we've seen Bull Shooters on the stream more than any other place this season. So shout out to Nick for, locking in deals with Bull Shooters for this point forward. But he's averaging a 4.73 NPR. He has 22 9 marks with 2 white horses. 55 7 marks, 79 5 marks, and 56 games played. So he's played one less match, and his win percentage there is actually 54.1 if you count the diddles, but it's a 55.3 if you just include the cricket legs. So he also not the best at diddles. So we'll see who is the best of the worst, I guess, at that. And he's throwing the same darts I throw, the RVB Gen 2 19 grams, which is actually the exact dart that I throw, by the way.
It's actually just a terrible set of darts. Let's be honest. No,
wonderful.
I'm kidding. That whole RVB line
is
great. Ones. Get those A2ZDarts.com if you want to take a peek. Good little mentionable there. You're welcome. You're welcome. All righty. Well, either back to us or to the dartboard. Let's see where we go.
It's where everyone wanted it to go, right to
And
the dartboard.
oh,
And look at that
beautiful.
RVB jersey.
Beautiful little throw in there on the
Yeah,
RVB jersey. How about that?
he's playing the part tonight, and you see the gold on those darts. Those are the Gen 2s.
Well, how about this, Sean? I wanted to give you a tail of the tape. For Taylor, it was a first round loss to Larry Keith. And from there, he's won throughout on this loser side. And man, is that some pressure. He won in round 2 against Tyler Holmes. It was TJ Shoemaker in round 3, Brian Bowling in round 4, and Jason Hawkinson in round number 5. For kicks, Terry Dalton in the first round, which was the one we saw on stream.
Yep.
Hunter Van Beek in round number 2, Brett Hollanday in round 3. That is the individual who put him into the loser side, and then he just won against Lavelle Sterling, which put him in this position here. So looking forward to a good match here. 4.56, 4.37 in this one. Who do you think is going to come out on top?
You know what? That's a great question. And because of my unknowns with Taylor, I just have to look at how he's done, what he's been throwing, and I just see more firepower than I do from Kicks. That being said, if Kicks times his wins perfectly, he's going to be tough to beat. We saw him kind of dominate week 1 against a player that was supposedly supposed to have a better average than him. So we can see much of the same here. But I'm just looking forward to a great battle. I think it's going to be a good one. You see Mike Carter there.
I was just about to say, you see him give a high five to Kicks as he throws a nice 180 to start us off.
Now, who gave that stupid prediction that they were both going to be bad at the diddle?
Who did? Was that you?
Yes.
Was that you? Oh my goodness. And it was a ton for Taylor. So how about that? Kicks getting the start here.
Guys, let us know in the chat, who do you have in this matchup? If you've never watched before, let's go over the format and specific rules for the CSC Challenger Series. It is a double elimination style tournament. Both these players are on the loser side. They're in the final 8 players. Players play a race to 9, best of 17 legs, all cricket with a cork or 3-dart count up to start the match. The loser of the previous leg will start the next leg after that. If either player is down 3 or more legs, they will continue to go first until the deficit is reduced to 2 legs. This is the PPD player advantage rule. If we go the distance, like we did on Monday night, players will cork for start in the last leg decider.
Beautiful. Beautiful, Sean. I love it. Well, here we go, folks. Big Trip 19 for a 6 mark there from Taylor. Let's see what Kicks answers with here as we open up this CSC Division 2 match this evening.
I love Kicks' throw because it's like he's just back there and just opens up his arm. He just extends his arm out forward and the dart flies out of his hand, is what his throw looks like. You see Taylor's young. He's only been playing for 4 years. I think we're going to see some more hero darts out of him possibly than from Kicks. Kicks will probably play a more strategically sound game, and we'll see if that makes a difference tonight.
Good shots there from Kicks. Yeah, you're right about his throw. It's fantastic. It's so relaxed, so smooth. Like I told him last time he was on the stream, it just reminds me of Danny Baggish without the pause almost. It's just smooth, man. Let's see what he can do here. See if he can regain this lead if he takes a look at the 19s. I think he'll stay there now. He's thinking about it. He's wanting to stay there, maneuver his way around.
Yep. And I like the look that he gave there. He had a slightly bigger look at the wedge from that side of the board. And plus, Mike Carter's just standing at the other side, so you might as well stay there.
Interesting.
How about that from Taylor?
Big 8 mark there. Eric Larson letting us know Taylor hardly ever throws hero darts. Well,
okay.
We'll see if that comes into play here this evening. I mean, to an extent, you have to take your hero darts eventually here and there. I mean, you can definitely withhold it, maybe throw 1 or 2 in this match and get away with it with a win. But
Well, I can tell you, Eric, that in the first leg, I've seen two shots at it. Now, that being said, the second one was more of a typical shot after the 2 trips on the 19. So it's unfair to call that a hero shot. But the first one definitely was a hero shot that he tried. I'm just saying. And there's nothing wrong with it.
Sean dropping that knowledge out the gate here.
Hey, listen,
I don't mind.
Sometimes I pay attention to the darts, and I have so far. Speaking of paying attention to stuff, A to Z Darts is giving away a $15 gift certificate to their website tonight. All you have to do to enter into tonight's live stream sponsored by A to Z Darts for your chance at that $15 gift certificate is leave a comment in our chat, hit that like button on our Facebook page, and you'll automatically be entered in for your chance to win. And if you use it towards a $45 purchase to qualify for free shipping, that's a bonus. That's just the sriracha on the burrito.
Yes, definitely. Definitely. We are looking at the view from Bull Shooters there. Troy Vending in Phoenix, Arizona. Katie's saying, wish both locations had cameras to switch between. We do as well. We're growing our camera systems. We do work with the vendors and the bars in order to make that happen. So if anybody in the PPD systems wanting to get a camera set up, just reach out to the PPD themselves. Big Trip 19. Look at this. 2 big ones. Did he take a chance and close? No, he'll stay right there. Our first 9 mark.
Boom goes the dynamite there for Taylor Hedman. Leg number 1, we have one of them. He is now tied for first place in 9 marks in the CSC Challenger Series for Division 2.
That one definitely deserved a boom to kind of take the lead there.
I love fodder.
Oh yeah, it's
Finn, you're the
great.
best, bud.
How about this from Taylor? He's put himself in position to take this leg away, and that would steal the opening leg right off the gate. We don't see that often, do we?
Not typically. No. I think we've probably seen more breaks of throw in leg 1 than we probably do like legs 2 or 3.
Oh yeah,
that's me just talking out of my backside.
I think out of 10 we probably see 3, maybe 4, but it's it still is not
too rare.
It's not something that happens a lot.
I know you are, bud.
Every night. I love it.
Is it weird that my former student just called me Big Dog?
No, that is great. He should call you Gator too.
Luke Payne saying, you don't count the cork 9 marks? Well, no. That's technically a 180, which is way cooler than a 9 mark. Or at least equally as cool. Leg number 1, 5.03 for Taylor Hedman out the gate. Man, I'm telling you, the South Dakotans, they can play some darts. And here's why I picked him. Because the better players in South Dakota shared his stuff. I have been rooting for him. We've seen him in the chat already with Gabe Steffen, picking him to win 9-5. So he's obviously got the game. Jeremy, don't crush our storylines right out the gate, okay?
Yeah, he's trying to crush everything, and he just needs to keep his mustache and his comments to himself, okay? Yeah, I couldn't help it.
When we want your answer, Jeremy, we will mustache you a question. All right?
Great stuff. Yeah, you're right about the South Dakota crew, man. They have a good base of players there, as well as like North Dakota's that hidden gem of talent as well. They've got a good pool of players. It's just so hard for them to get around and travel that you just don't see them a lot. But yeah, Minnesota, Wisconsin, all those northern areas, man, they're talented. Not to mention these people in Phoenix that apparently don't have nothing better to do than play darts, even though they're in that nice Arizona sun and beautiful golf courses down there, Sean.
Oh,
I know you're jealous of that.
Started. Hey, the Masters is next week. Who do you got?
I've got Max Homa for $5 on every major this year. So I think Max Homa's going to pull one off, whether it be the Masters, the U.S. Open, the British Open, or the PGA. We'll see.
Steve Bart just giving us the best comment so far tonight. I don't know either player, so I'll pick the guy who throws the last dart.
That
Typically
is
the right move.
fantastic.
However, what if it's a round out and that last dart that he throws does not get the point lead?
Well, way to break his heart, buddy. Wow. You were just saying Jeremy's breaking yours. Now you're breaking his.
I'm just saying.
Linda rubs in her face. 82 today in Tucson. Terrible. Absolutely terrible.
Miss Alvanita trying to get me in trouble as always. Let's go Kicks. I haven't said it once yet, and I'm trying to hold true to not saying the FRANNIE word. For those of you that can't spell, who's listening along.
Well, Taylor having a little unfortunate leg here, Sean.
Kinda. Both of them are a little bit less than stellar in this leg, but Kicks going about his business. Gets the win there. 4.06. Not going to set the world on fire with that average, but you are when your opponent throws a 3.
Exactly. You're 100% right there, but that'll bring us to about dead even on averages, though.
I haven't been invited to a dinner yet, so why start now?
Well, you come in late, you leave early. Come on now. You got usually teaching duties. You got them little ones that are such great supporters in the chat, which we appreciate so much. You got to keep catering to them.
Well, for sure.
They're like
guys,
4% of our base now.
Hey, listen. Let us know who you got in this matchup. Let us know where you're tuning in from in the chat so we can talk to you a little bit and maybe not some of all these other people that we talk to all the time. And no, I'm not talking about the 2 people that I work with.
Yeah, this is definitely a deserving match to get some numbers up.
We got 82 in Tampa. 83 in Tampa. We got 82 in Phoenix. Must be nice.
I hate you guys. Actually, it wasn't too bad in Wichita today. I think we're on a 10-day stretch of gloriousness. Tomorrow's supposed to be 67, Thursday 68, Friday 73. How about Monday 84, Tuesday 87. Ooh, hello.
For Wichita?
For Wichita.
Well, boom goes the dynamite there for Kicks Acala. And he gets one on the board.
Winona, Minnesota here.
I like it.
I like it for Jeff. That's actually my grandma's name, Winona.
Yeah?
Yep. Here we go. Kicks with an opportunity here to steal the 18s. Does right away. Down to the 17s. Goes ahead and 4 marks those as well. Good 7 mark for him.
This guy's barely throwing a 7 in this leg, so, whatever.
Yeah.
Ridiculous average right now, guys. Ridiculous darts. Ooh, we got a miss on the trip 8 there from Taylor, so door's still wide open for Kicks to go at the 16s and 15s.
That was
there
classic.
They go.
And look at him go right
and
now.
And the double bull. That was a kill shot. He turned the gun sideways and went for the kill shot.
That definitely is. Raised his average to 7.25. Very well. Could end this one with a 6.8, 6.7? What is that going to be? We'll find out.
7.08.
No. 6.92.
We were close. I was closest. Big darts there. Hey, how about Phil Garmeyer from Fort Wayne, Indiana tuning in? We got the 605 darts. Rooting for Taylor from T, South Dakota.
Well, that was a big steal there from Kicks.
Spencer's asking, do we know what these guys' 0-1 and cricket averages are? I can tell you their cricket averages in the CSC Challenger Series so far this season. 4.56 for Taylor and a 4.37 for Kicks.
Yeah, maybe I'll check out their 0-1 average here. If you want to check out their averages as well, you can check out dartstoc.com, where all the stats are available for you to check out for yourself, including our CSC Challenger Series stats that we give you every day or every Monday and Wednesday here on the CSC.
This is a heck of a start here to this leg by Taylor. Even with kicks throwing 519s, it's not touching a whole lot here. Hey, Will.
Yes.
Did you know that A to Z Darts has a loyalty points program?
I did, but I don't think our viewers did.
Well, all you have to do is log in to your customer account before making a purchase, and the loyalty points will start racking up. You'll receive 5 points for every $1 you spend on purchases. Points never expire, Will. Sign up for their loyalty points program at a-zdarts.com and start earning 5% back on purchases. There are no fees to sign up. You just have to log into your account and make an order.
So happy you didn't call me out for my I did instead of I do. Fantastic.
I don't even know what you're talking about. I wasn't listening to your response. I was just trying to get through the ad read without, choking on it.
Fantastic. I was trying to look up stats for him, and of course, my computer's acting a fool, so whatever.
You know who else is acting a fool? Taylor Hedman with a 9 mark.
Redmond. There we go.
And Taylor Redmond.
Classic.
Whoever that guy is. That Taylor Redmond, have you met him? He is an awful person. But Taylor Hedman, great at darts.
Well, it's just a matter of time before both these guys were kind of neck and neck with the averages, and they're kind of connecting here in this fourth leg. Nice to see a back and forth battle here in this one. See what Taylor does. Over to the 17s. Why not close those? Does there. Does he go for more points? No,
he
16s.
gets that. He says bye-bye to that 16 pie. And now kicks is forced to the 15s. Man, these guys are throwing, I think, better averages than our Division I match from Monday. However, it's going to be still tough to top the Division I match from Monday unless this goes to a last league decider while they continue to do this.
Yeah, well said. I mean, our Division I match, we didn't have fantastic averages by any means, but it was a thriller of a match as both those guys just were head-to-head the whole time.
Sorry, I'm laughing at Chris Watson talking to Finn.
I knew you were.
And Finn just like holding his own in the conversation is great.
How old's Finn? How old's Finn? 5.53, 4.5.
Taylor Hedman, 5.53. Mike Redman in the chat saying, someone say Redman? I know he's probably there. Again, that is the 40-team mixed doubles league on Wednesday night.
Fantastic.
Their 91st season.
That is just great.
Nuts.
Love it.
That is nuts. Eric Larson asking how to become eligible to play in major PPT events like the CSC Challenger Series. Well, Eric, in case you didn't know, players become eligible for those by playing in PPT leagues and daily remote tournaments, or DRTs. Leagues are starting daily. Get involved by going to dartstoc.com and checking out the map. The map will show any location with G3 boards within the PPD system. They are always accepting new members, so if you're not seeing anything in your area, Eric, which you should because I think that you live in this area, have your vendor contact them on the website. From there, players can sign up for leagues on the website, like yourself. It doesn't take a ridiculous amount of games to be eligible either. Consistently playing one league a week will keep a player eligible for this event in the future. That is, of course, as long as your averages are in the mid to high 4s plus. Again, go to dartstoc.com to get signed up today.
Fantastic.
Jay Fouché, we do. He's just doing his job effectively tonight.
Darts.
You mean you haven't heard him chive in all night?
Fantastic. Love it. Love every bit of it.
Chris Citizen asking a good question. How many CSE players are playing out of bull shooters? We're going to get that information for you.
Our man behind the scenes going to take a peek and let us know as Kix looks to the sky, not happy with himself there. Want a little bit more, but he's forced Taylor to find a new number here on the 16s.
Mike Maloney with the perfect answer for Coy. Yes and no. You have to be in the top 500 of the All-Star rank list to be eligible. And then they will, yes, just pull stats. Top ratings get invited. Top 32 get invited to Division 1. Next 32 get invited to Division 2.
Yeah, we actually go down the list and ask who's going to split the money with us, and then we say,
Yeah.
"Hey, you can participate." No, we're just kidding.
Yeah, we are really, for no reason whatsoever, rooting really hard for Mike Maloney. Not that he's agreed to split anything with us or anything like that. It's the only reason why we like him right now, but that's beside the point. Also, it's remote, so he's better at those.
Apparently, that's the deal, isn't it? Kick stepping up. Gonna have to find some more points here. Needs to find that trip 20. Can't do it. So Taylor, free reign here to close those out if he so chooses.
Sugar is in the chat. Saying he's been here 30 seconds and already sick of all the Maloney comments.
He was biting on that L yesterday, so
hard.
He's a little
that was
jealous.
a great Photoshop. Yeah,
that was a great one. All right, 15s it is. He's got to find another one, I feel, and he can't do it. So
that was a wicked reflection.
Yeah, that was. It was a pretty good one.
Deflection is what I meant there, but you get what I'm saying.
No,
I said reflection.
Oh yeah, I didn't even hear. I thought you definitely said deflection.
It was not a wicked deflection. Or reflection. That's for sure. Big dart from Taylor Hedman. And how about the hero dart on the trip 15 on dart 3? I wonder if he ever does that before, huh, Eric? Just kidding. All right. There are 6 total players playing out of bull shooters, and we featured all of them.
Wow. That is
except for Jeff. Sorry, Jeff.
Wow. Jeff's got to feel left out right now.
He should. Even Mike Carter's on the stream right now.
When in doubt. Yeah, Jeff, hurry up. Jump in view real quick, and then we can officially get all the bull shooter gang on stream.
Yeah, instead of that, just throw this next leg for kicks.
Taylor looking for it. Fortunately, kicks not throwing the best rounds, 2.89, but it's a 4.27 to screech on by for Taylor.
Yeah, I get worried when I see a 2.89. That's more my jam, and I'm not cut out for this jam. So, kick's gonna have to pick it up a little bit.
It's that roller coaster ride, my man.
Oh yeah.
Every once in a while, it's not gonna go well for you. It's gonna go bad. But ooh, what's Mike chomping on there? That looks tasty.
Food of some kind.
I had to.
Boom goes the dynamite there for kicks Alcala right out the gates. And leg number. Wow, we're in leg 6 already.
I know. I was about to say we are cruising along. These guys are wasting no time. What time did we start tonight? 8:40. I think these guys kicked off. Maybe 8:45.
Yeah, something like that. We didn't talk too long out the gate, but we also started late, like always. So, yeah, it was probably around that time. By the way, we start late because it's definitely Nick's fault.
Correct.
There you go. See? Well, right now, Taylor is in the catbird seat, but he would like to win this leg and stay there.
You're killing me, Smalls.
I still can't believe you did not even blink at. That's the sriracha on the burrito, because that was darn good, and you know it.
Didn't even bat an eye. Goes up, puts more points on the board. Kicks trying to make this 3-3.
Jay saying somebody needs to refill for who's Frankie's water pitcher for him. I don't know a Frankie. And I'm definitely not saying the FRANNIE name.
You mentioned it. Same thing.
Nope.
Oh, he's going for the double and a miss for kicks.
Yeah, hate to see it. Way to go, Mike. Another one bites the dust, buddy. Hope you're happy.
So I got a question for you guys. One of the things that, since we started doing these player bios, is collecting some of the nicknames for some of these players, and some have them, some don't. Have you guys ever had nicknames when you were playing darts?
Yes.
Great answer, Will. Thank you.
So, I'm not joking. I was, in my mind, thinking of a random answer to whatever question you might possibly ask me. And I don't know why I thought of this before you actually asked the question, but Johnsonville was my answer. And so that's what I'm going to go with.
Mine was, and they still kind of call me here locally every once in a while when I do go out. It's Butters, because I constantly drop darts just because I play really relaxed. And usually when I drop a dart, I usually hit a trip 20 or a triple after I pick it up. So they kind of Butters at it again.
But I like that, Butters. It's mine's kind of starting to get out age, as the boy was my nickname when I was playing, especially when I was like 16, 17, first starting. But to this day, A to Z, whether I put my actual name on the order or not, I get it sent as the boy. So thanks, Jen.
There you go.
Well, it should be Young Buck or Dirachi at this point. 317s for kicks, as he's able to just close the door on those.
Scott Hanish begs to differ on your story, I guess.
Well, just hit up Stoner and ask him, Scott.
Only a 2 mark there from Taylor opens up the door here for kicks to take control. And I don't think he was expecting this type of look at this point. Taylor's done a great job of continuously putting pressure on every chance that he can get. But kicks a chance to tie this bad boy back up. Good last start. Huge last start.
Yeah, that was a big one indeed. We're dang near neck and neck here in this leg. Fighting and clawing for this 6th leg and possibly a lead going into the break or a tied up match.
How about Tater in the chat? Mr. Nathan Borland. You guys know Nate Borland?
The name sounds familiar, but I'm thinking of Willie Borland, I think.
Well, you probably are, because he's the guy who hit the 9 mark to win the match. But
Yep.
Nate Borland, great dart player, kind of in that Illinois, Kentucky, Indiana region. He's a mainstay at Indiana State, has been since I started playing there. One of my first fond memories is watching him battle against Jeremiah Millar in the finals of Masters A way back in the day.
There you go. Love it. And winner, chicken dinner, 4.34 for kicks, as he's able to tie us up.
Well, we got a tie ball game here. All right, so I'm going to ask you, Will, because I haven't asked you yet, I don't think. Maybe I just forget. Who did you have winning this bad boy?
I was picking kicks just because I don't know, Taylor. You know, I kind of seeing those averages, but I didn't know how he would act being on stream, and maybe that would be a factor in here. I just picked kicks just to pick kicks, but I don't know. The stats kind of lean in favor of Taylor, that's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, again, I picked it off of paper, right? Is kind of where I made my selection here, but kicks is staying right with them, throwing big legs in there as well. He came to play tonight, which this is gonna be a fun finish, I think.
I think something for us is that we're going to have to learn how to do as well. As I found myself maybe overlooking those new faces rather than giving them their proper due this year, as we've kind of got some more participants, more new faces than we have had in years past or seasons past.
And it's every season we get a new flock of players. That's not the right word for it, but new flock of players come in, and they spread their wings nicely in the CSC Challenger Series, it seems.
Hey, I like how you did that. Nonetheless, it was pretty good.
Thank you.
Good for you.
I was because I'm a nerd and I am obsessed with the Masters. I was watching a documentary on the Masters and Tiger's famous chip in on 16, and Vern Lundquist gave the best commentator's joke of all time. He's like, I used all of my wisdom and word artistry to say, "Oh wow," was all I got out of my mouth. So it was a funny moment out of that.
Yeah.
Josh Alisi saying, my wings must have been clipped. Well, sometimes you lay an egg.
Well, here we go. Kicks turning it on, and this one is he's sitting at a 6.75, trying to go 2 on the spin to gain the lead going into our break. Listen, Mike, nobody asked for your opinion, yet he still constantly gives it on here. No, I'm just kidding. We appreciate you being here.
That being said, on the reverse side, Ram has kicks on this one, which is a great call from I think that's just Southwest.
Yeah,
man.
man.
What do you think?
That's a man who pulled out a gritty finish Monday. Man, congrats on that one. What a performance to we were honest. He looked he had some strugglesome moments there in the first couple legs and had some big misses that, man, he was able to turn it around at the end and win. Big stuff, Ram.
Yep, and congratulations. You get to take on Mike Carter, the handsome gentleman sitting in the black shirt at the table behind kicks. That'd be next week. Speaking of congratulations, we'd love to congratulate all of you that are watching along with us. But in order to do that, you have to enter into tonight's live stream giveaway for your chance to win a $15 gift certificate to AtoZDarts.com. It can be used towards any product seen on the website combined with any special. Use it towards a $45 purchase to qualify for free shipping in the continental U.S. I had to pay for shipping the other day, and I almost threw up.
And great. Well, Kick's able to capitalize and get that leg 4.86 compared to a 3.29 for Taylor. As we're gonna head into our break for some interviews here.
Just like Joe Theismann, it's break time.
Hey, 2 on the spin there for Kicks. Take a look at these interviews. We'll be right back, folks. William Stuart, Sean Green, Nick Dichiria in the background. Thanks for joining us.
Don't go anywhere.
Hi, this is for Sean. My name is Kicks, not Franny. I play out of Bullshooters, Phoenix, Arizona, and my operator is Troy Vending.
Well, Francisco Kicks Acala, welcome back to the CSC Challenger Series. It's been several weeks as you were a week 1 debut matchup against Terry Dalton, where you played pretty dominant. I mean, you came out on top. How did that big win feel?
Glad it was over. Glad that I won. Like I said, just starting off playing my first time in this event, obviously it gave me the little jitters. You know, like I said, it's just it was a good experience. Helped me get through the next 2 matches.
Tonight, I mean, you're playing Taylor Hedman. Right now, you're the underdog if we're talking just averages. It's a 0.19 MPR difference. Do you think the average difference at all comes into play?
As long as I've been playing, no, not really. It's going to be who's going to be able to capitalize when somebody misses is the biggest thing. You know, don't miss.
And then is that going to be your game plan going into the whole match, is just focusing on just hitting the big shots?
Well, yeah, for the most part, yes. You know, like I said before in the last interview, I just, you know, go up there, do what I can do and just have a good time. You know, the more you stress, the more you're going to play into it, and it's just going to make it worse for yourself.
Now, Kicks. Sean, of course, as you just referenced, had infamously called you Franny. What do you got to say to him? What do you got to say about that whole situation?
I have a good personality. You can talk to anybody. You know, I have a good time a lot, jokingly around. It's not the first time, so but you know, it just I really can't say anything bad to him, other than I wish he had a funnier name other than Sean because it's so plain. But yeah, I just really, you know, love. My name is Kix. My nickname, I've had it ever since I was a baby, so everyone knows me as Kix. So instead of mixing it around the whole time, Francisco or Kix, Francisco, I just been known as Kix ever since I started playing darts.
All right, so the hammer is down. It is not Franny. It will never be Franny.
No. Don't get me wrong, I had friends of mine always call me Franny, Kixie. You know, it's a good friend of mine. She called me Kixie, and she passed away a few years ago. So it's that doesn't bother me whatsoever. Every time I hear that, it just makes me think of her. So, you know, it's either or doesn't bother me, you know, so.
And then let's switch it up here a little bit. This is your debut CSC, and right now you're in the money, and each match progressively gets you more money. What has this experience been like for you as a player?
It's getting me back to where I used to be way back when. You know, I've always gone to the line. I don't care if you're Phil Taylor, whoever, you're not going to beat me. I had that mentality. So taking that long of a time off, I kind of came back with dartitis. So it was very difficult because of Mike Scarborough. He helped me get back into it. You know, hey, let's play. I know what you can do. So it's helping me get back to where I am. You know, I've always played money games. And that's where I'm going to look at it. We're playing for $200 tonight, and hopefully that'll pop me up to get back.
Well, we're certainly excited to see you on the stream once again, because you and Taylor Hedman are going head to head here, and we wish you nothing but the best of luck.
This is Kix Alcala. You're watching the CSC Challenger Series.
I'm Taylor Hedman. I'm playing out of the Phoenix Lounge, MG Leagues.
Well, Taylor Hedman, welcome to the CSC Challenger Series for your debut stream against your match for Francisco Acala. Since this is our first time that we're getting a chance to watch you on the live feed, can you give us a brief summary of how long you've been playing darts and what got you into the game?
Actually, my girlfriend got me into the game, talked me into playing League like 4 years ago, and been playing ever since.
Well, you've been doing pretty well, because right now you have the 5th highest average as a 4.56 in Division 2. You also have the 2nd most 9 marks. So how's the season been going for you?
Yeah, I think I've been playing pretty well. Definitely getting better, and that's what I'm looking to do.
Tonight, Francisco Acala is going to be your opponent. What's going to be your game plan to come out on top?
Honestly, I don't really have one. Shoot my darts, and hopefully it's good enough.
Let's fast forward a few weeks now. Let's say you do a good run here and you come out on top. What would you do with that prize money if you won?
Probably spend it on dart tournaments or some. Maybe spend it in Vegas.
Is there anything you want to say to your friends, fans, family, or anybody else watching along?
Just thanks for watching, and thanks to PPD for putting it on.
Well, we're excited. This is Taylor Hedman going live tonight for the CSC Challenger Series Division 2 against Francisco Acala. We wish you nothing but the best of luck.
I'm Taylor Hedman, and you're watching the CSC Challenger Series.
Hey, how much time do we have?
Oh, we are live?
We're live now.
Well, here we go, folks. Back here for Kix versus Taylor, as Kix went on a 2 on the trot for
Yeah.
a 4-3 lead.
Yeah, Taylor was sitting in the driver's seat and had let Kicks get right back into it, winning 2 straight, and takes the 4-3 lead. I still have Taylor winning this. I think he still has had the better firepower. That being said, Kicks, it's hard to pick against because he just plays really sound strategy darts. Tough to beat him.
Well said.
Delaware.
Taylor's gonna get the opener here. Starts off with a nice trip 20. How about another one? Come on.
Single 5 on dart 3. So it didn't quite close it down there.
Doing some math real quick because someone ran upstairs during the break instead of doing what they were supposed to be doing. My apologies on that.
And only one of us has stairs in their house, so you can guess who that is.
Gosh dang it.
It's a weird flex, but okay. I'm talking about your stairs. All right, we get it.
Well,
you have multiple stories of your house.
Okay. You really want me to flex on you, bud? I got that elevator too, my man.
What? That's right. You do have an elevator in your house. You old bastard.
We bought a handicap accessible foreclosed home, and it just happened to have an elevator in it. We go, what?
I love it.
It's meant to be.
Coming out of the break, I want to remind everybody that A to Z Darts is sponsoring a live stream giveaway tonight. A to Z Darts is giving away a $15 gift certificate to their website. It can be used on any product seen on the website and combined with any special. Leave a comment in our chat. Where are you tuning in from? Who do you have in this one? What is your favorite idiom? Any of those things will work. Automatically enter you into tonight's live stream giveaway for that $15 gift certificate to A2ZDarts.com.
Well, somehow
Thank you, A to Z.
Somehow or another, I did leave that one out. Scott called me out quickly. He said, "Your nickname's Kids Meal. You should know that." And
oh yeah,
that is the truth.
Yep. Yeah, if you want to be self-conscious about how much food you eat, just go to dinner with Will.
That's honest to God truth, by the way. They're not joking around here, boys. I have also been there, can't confirm that.
Chris is watching from Spring. We got Mike Maloney from Plainfield, Illinois. Las Vegas, Nevada from Brandon Perez. Hey, Vegas strong, Brandon Perez. You guys probably get to see him next month. I'm not jealous or anything. Brookings, South Dakota. We got some Illini in the house tonight.
So I had to double check these numbers just to be sure, but even after double checking, here's what we got. It's a 4.53 average for Kicks, 3.97 for Taylor.
Well, there was that one leg where he shot in the 2s.
There's actually been a couple legs. He shot back-to-back 3s there in leg number 2 and leg number 3. And he also had 3.67 and a 3.29 to finish up on those 2 legs where Kicks got him on the spin. So definitely going to have to turn it up just a notch here for Taylor, but he's kind of fooled us. He's been taking advantage of some legs pretty handily, but I have to do a little bit better.
Here's a question for you there, Will. Tim Slews is saying, Will and Sean, when do we get to watch you guys throw darts? AKA, when do you get to watch that snooze fest, Tim? Well, you can actually check out some streams that have had both of us throwing darts on them.
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell you which any of them are because I don't want to be that embarrassed, but they're out there.
You could. Yeah, they're out there on the Indie Darts to the Point streaming page.
Yeah, there is that.
Go check them
out. Will, of course, is the much better dart player between the two of us, and he's better than all three of us if you include Nick in that. What was the big event you won this year to qualify for nationals?
Oh, I won our hometown tournament. I won the Air Cap Open here for cricket, and then I took second in a qualifier, which, I mean,
it's amazing.
Don't say it was all right. It was
like it was it was our little hometown thing. Like the Air Cap is a big tournament. I don't want you to like call that a small threat.
far less of a tournament than it was at one point, but we're getting it back. We're getting it back to where it should be. We'll say that. 7 mark there from Kicks. Hey, how about this, though? If you do want a steel tip dartboard, the Colonial V2 right now, A2Zdarts.com, $65.
And those are great dartboards.
And free shipping. What?
Mhm.
Like,
What? And if you just leave a comment or chat, you might even get $15 off that bad boy.
Or you can purchase a grand board if you're wanting one of those. Why not?
Jesse Gilbertson asking a question that only I can answer, and everyone that throws around me. I never will say "Boom Goes Dynamite" when I hit my own 9 mark. That is so weird. In fact, I feel awkward when people hit one around me in person because they all kind of look back at me like, "Are you gonna say it?
Like you're gonna yell it."
Are you gonna say it? You say it." They all hate it until they hit the 9 mark, and then they want it. But no, they don't do that either. They're embarrassed to be near me is what ends up happening. So, no, definitely not. I'm more of a come on type of guy. As Franny throws in a 9 mark, I said it once.
Yes, you did. And man, I was just about to say he's kind of getting that step back, preparing himself, and that preparing himself paid off with a nice 9 mark. Taylor looking to answer. How about an answer?
Boom goes the dynamite from the South Dakotan.
Back to back, folks. Why not? Kicks stepping back here, looking to put another one in. Time he's going for the trip 15. Okay, I don't mind it. And
I
then
don't
goes
mind that
back.
shot at all.
Oh,
I do mind the misses, but the actual way he went about that, I don't mind. It's going to bite him. Most likely, Taylor's going to really throw in the points in the closes like he's doing. But I don't mind the strategy that Kicks had there, you know?
yeah. I mean, he was just ahead. Why not take your chances when you can get them? But unfortunately, Taylor's went ahead and turned the tide here, looking to make this 4-4 in what could have been Kicks' leg.
Ryan Clark says, Kenny Doyle won our hometown tournament, LOL. I don't know what tournament that was.
Thanks for that dynamite input there in the background, Nick.
Well, they didn't hear that.
Yeah, he just said he wins a lot. That's all he said.
You know, broadcast schools really is paying off. There's the point lead. Oh, he had winning darts there on dart 3. What are you guys doing waking up? Wake up.
He took his chances at it too. Why not have a go at it? Just a single instead. Taylor for the win. Outside. He's got to recover here and put it in the bullseye. No, he does not. Here we go. Kicks with the opportunity to steal this one away and make it 5-3. Oh my goodness.
Oh, there's the point lead, and he's just going to go 2 fat singles. Hits the double on dart 3 like an overachiever, and
look at those averages. 4.43. 4.43.
If I'm not mistaken, those are identical.
What? Is that what you say?
We
say
identical.
We say same, but different.
You honeypotting me? You almost spit out your water. All right, here's Taylor.
Okay. No more interview references here. Here we go. Kicks. Look at that. I just am so. Yeah. I love it. I mean,
like, we need to just broadcast live from Phoenix or from Bolt Shooters, right? Like at some point.
It would be fantastic if we made our rounds and went to bars such as Bull Shooters or like even Woodchucks would be fun there in Wisconsin, wouldn't it? Skybox would be great. So many of those Wisconsin dive bars that they say, those Midwest dive bars, that would be fun. Even in Iowa, going to like Correctionville, Iowa for John Edwards would be fun.
I love it. I'm telling you. We just need to take this show on the road. Do CSC road trip next season.
The
We
CSC
rent a
road
bus.
trip.
Just rent a bus.
John Madden, this thing. How do we always go back to John Madden somehow every stream?
Well, the person with the more points in this leg is going to win the match. They're going to win the leg, at least. I John Madden twice. With the mess up what I said and the saying the obvious thing.
Well, Brett Favre played darts. Let me tell you what. Always got to do it.
many
Gosh dang it. Kicks is not happy with that one. You said it. You opened the doors. You opened the floodgates.
Okay, Hanish, calm it down, bro. Johnny Lackey saying that's Dynamite in the background. I like it.
Michael
Did you know
Henry
that-
saying it's been interesting watching the different strategies the last 3 weeks.
Oh, that 9 mark didn't take a lot of strategy there. 3 in the bed on the 18s. That'll do it every time. I'll take that strategy. But yeah, you're absolutely right. The different strategies have been really interesting. And honestly, for us, it's one of our favorite parts of watching the CSC every season, right? Is to see the strategy choices by the players, to see the evolving strategy that we see from time to time. Because what works season 1 isn't necessarily working season 4.
You can take so much to your own game with these CSC Challenger Series. You can just take the little increments and little notes. If you happen to have a notepad, just jot a couple notes down, and you can see Kicks is happy there with himself. Wanted to hit a little bit more and close the door per se, but yeah, I mean, literally, I can't say it enough. Just notepad or just memory. Jot down some notes here.
Jay, to answer your question, yes, everyone in the chat. Every single person. Even Nick has seen that movie. He thought it was a kid's movie. That's why he watched it.
I was a kid when that movie came out.
There goes the 17s. And he gets a little sriracha on the burrito there with the trip 18 on dart 3.
Looking for more. Got to have more. Big trip 16, 7 mark on those for Taylor. Still 1 point down, though.
We have seen Kicks just go for the close here. But not this time. He says, Sean, whatever you just said was absolutely wrong. And I'm not only going to point the first dart, I'm going to point dart 2 as well. What's up, Chris? Scott, no. In fact, she gives us lists of nonsense to say on stream.
Big 9 mark there.
Boom
for
goes
Taylor.
Dynamite. He needed that one too. What a time.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby.
And Kick says, is that good timing, or let me show you my Rolex? Goes in 3 in the bed on the 18s again. Second time in this leg, bud.
Yeah, 2 back-to-back 9 marks there. You got to love it.
Anthony, thank you for finally recognizing my greatness. Been waiting for someone to catch that one. That's why I've been repeating it left and right. And there's a big 7 mark from Kicks again. Throwing a 5.78 in this leg. Buddy, we've said this often this season. It's Division 2, man.
Yeah. That's the thing is these Division 2 matches are what we saw in Division 1, at the very beginning of this CSC. We saw
18.
it's just completely changed.
18 is the make sense start here.
Yes, I would agree.
The extra bowl it gives you. But he'll go double bowl instead. That's also a make sense start. All right. Kicks to take a 6-3 lead. And fellas, that would be 4 on the spin.
5.61 to a 4.73.
Kicks is
You know
an
what?
old school player. He's been around. He's seen some stuff, and honestly, both these players are kind of just biding time to get to the break because their games have only gone up since then. But especially Kicks right now, he seems comfortable, cool, calm, and collected.
You know, I really just have to say that I won't believe my television anymore. I won't do it. They've been telling me my whole life that kicks are for kids. But I think kicks are for darts. Because kicks is dominating right now, the CSC Challenger Series.
I like that one. That was pretty good.
Mike throwing some shade at me, so I had to throw it back there.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to pay attention to me when I say good lines. All right, because they're few and far between. So when
They
they
are.
happen, I really need you to be with me on these. Okay, I can't repeat them because then it's awkward. I can only get one shot at this. Unlike the giveaway script that I'm about to read again. AZ Darts sponsoring a live stream giveaway tonight. They are giving away a $15 gift certificate to their website. It can be used on any product seen on the website and combined with any special. Use it towards a $45 purchase, maybe a new Colonial V2 dartboard, to qualify for free shipping in the continental U.S.
Good darts from Taylor here. Is another, almost 9. It's an 8 mark. But boy, does it feel like a 9.
And Kicks gets 4 18s. Taylor, I mean, more than free reign just to go right at the 18s. Well, I guess he went with the different strategy of closing and pointing the ones first. But then he got the trip 20 on lighter 3. Good darts. 63 points scored. And then Kicks closes the ones right out the gate in this next round. No fun in the pointing on the ones here. So there you go. All they got is 20s and 18s up there now. There go the 18s.
Josh Hill in chat's giving us a hashtag Grace commentates Division 1 King seat. I don't think that is likely, but I did say that Carly has to step into the booth at TOC, and she agreed that she will say hi to you guys out then. So look forward to it. Mark your calendars, October 7th through 11th.
Brandon, you're right. Dang it. It was Trickster for kids, not Kicks. Kicks was a different cereal, though. Also part of the General Mills family.
Yeah, I was like, I'll give you that credit.
Kicks were like low-key good. Just for the record.
They were decent. Captain Crunch was the old favorite for me.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Oh gosh, get out of
Guys, it's Reese's Puffs, and it's not even close. And the fact that
here.
you guys didn't have this article.
Quality.
Yeah. You know how I know that Reese's Puff is top and it wasn't even close? Because immediately you guys agreed with me.
You know what your favorite now is, Sean? Probably Raisin Bran.
No, I'm not that old. You shut up.
Grape nuts. All right, here we go. Taylor taking advantage here in this leg, 4.43 to a 4-0. Boy, oh boy, we're getting on the cereal topics. I'm going to be having me a bowl tonight.
You're going to be a serial killer.
Dang right. People making money off that thing, like doing like cereal bars. You heard about that? Actual like bars that you can go into and buy a bowl of cereal.
No.
Yeah,
Nope.
that's a
Wait,
thing.
I thought you were screwing around there. Is that really
No.
a thing?
That's like literally a thing. You can go into a restaurant and they have multiple cereals on the wall and you pick what you want. It's nuts. 15's here for Kicks. Looking for another triple. It's a 5 mark instead. So Taylor, Kicks doing a fake kick there. Love it.
Remember that wild night where the dog was at the bar?
Oh, dude, that was classic. Didn't Skybox say, "Don't you be talking about that"?
No. I'm not talking about
There's
Skybox
two
dog.
different dog incidents.
Okay.
I'm talking about the crazy dog at that one
Omaha.
location
Sundowner.
Yeah.
that was playing fetch with. Was it Brandon Neal?
Yeah, Brandon Neal was playing, and like at the time he was really like taking his time with the turns there, and you saw this dog just zooming back and forth.
Insanity. 4.14 there for Taylor. Stops the bleeding momentarily.
Yeah.
It does give Kicks the start here in this next leg, but that'll work. And for those of you that are about to tell you what you're going to say, it is not 7-4. It is 6-4. The diddle counts. The 3-dart count up does start as one, or does count as one of the legs on the game screen. However, the scoreboard is correct. It is 6-4. Yeah, Brandon Neal, by the way, he got better with the dog running around him. That does need to be said. He did improve his game with that dog.
Some say he got that dog in him.
Well, it's noted to say that last leg was a 4.14 and a 4.11, so another identical average from these two gentlemen. Kicks quickly try to close here.
Got rid of him. Wow, that was a gutsy last start, huh?
I was about to say, yeah, kind of. I was expecting him to look up and go upstairs. No, holds on to that 19 and close it out.
No, I don't know.
That little chuckle just always tells me, look at the chat.
Yeah. Well, it's because I can't get away with just like quietly laughing anymore. That's not a thing. Stupid illness. There go the 18s. And he's looking back at the 20s, gets himself 5. Kicks has been impressive tonight. Can we say that? We can say that.
Yeah, he's been pretty steady. We mentioned coming out of the going into the break, it was a 4.53 for him. So, yeah, playing pretty well.
I still will say that I think that Taylor has more firepower. And if Taylor finds 3-4 legs in a row where he's on, this game can immediately flip.
Well,
But you
I
never know.
mean, Kicks is the lowest remaining average in Division 2, with a handful of players above him remaining and that have already been knocked out. But that doesn't tell the full story. And yes, he might not have the higher firepower this season so far, but he's had the consistency to stay in despite that. So it's all about timing. It's all about staying focused. And he's one of those players that seems fairly unwavering in those aspects.
So just doing a little quick math here as we speak. Right now for Kicks, he's raised his average to a 4.59.
I was like, that was a heck of a raise.
Yeah, that was a heck of a raise, wasn't it? My apologies for scaring you there.
5.44.
There we go. So it'll raise his average again. 3.40 for Taylor, but Taylor's sitting at a 4.10 right now. So he did raise his average after the break.
Okay. Well, Taylor, 7-4 is about that do or die time. And you can't do things like that to start off the leg. Gives it right to Kicks. And Kicks has the The bartender, the waitress right behind him again. But he does wear headphones, if you notice.
Can barely see that. Wow. The eyes of an eagle here from Sean.
Listen.
Yeah, the eagle eye.
Ooh.
If we're going off of RVB, the eye of the tiger, too.
It's the eye of the tiger. Jeez,
That's
Sean,
actually the
beautiful
song that
voice.
Kix is listening to right now.
I hope so. I hope that's just on repeat. With that jersey on, that song better just be on repeat.
You better have it in the mix at least.
He's like the pitcher from...
Man, every time he does that slight little bit of hesitation, he comes out on top with a good one.
That's the 10th 9 mark on the evening. Boom goes the dynamite. There's Heather Fuller. I was waiting for her to come in the frame.
Is that who that's Heather?
Heck
Yeah, that's
time?
Heather. We featured her a few times. She's always supporting the players around there, and really a lot of the players of the CSC in general.
Yep. No, great stuff.
Love it. Love every bit of it. We
I think we're just trying to avoid the camera tonight. Or maybe she's just late for league.
We haven't mentioned it. It does look like Taylor's got
a dart.
Some supporters there with him this evening. So we appreciate them joining Taylor and supporting him.
Good darts there from Taylor, but needed a little bit more. Kix is throwing a 6.33 in this leg. It's like he's listening to me say, like, he doesn't have the firepower. And he's like, I'm going to make Sean sound stupid because he called me Franny that one time. And he has just continued to make me look stupid ever since. It's been wonderful. Keep doing it.
Taylor trying to hold on the bowls. It's a 5 mark there for him.
Mike, I gave up on that sentence after the first step, brother.
Kix potentially could make this 8-4 here.
Interesting that he just got rid of the bowls there. But it's because his opponent's not on winning darts. However, if Taylor throws in just closes the 20s and 19s, still a little bit of work to go. Oh, he goes 18s instead. What a crazy dart there.
And it paid off, though. Now Kix is going to take a second here.
Not ideal, but it'll work.
Well, Kix was nailing those 18s earlier.
Well, he just nailed the 19s instead. Big darts from Kix. Answers the call, and he is one leg away. 8-4 score line. This was definitely not how I saw it playing out. However, I need to remind everyone, Taylor will go first this leg and the next one. Automatically with the player advantage rule.
Well, right now, Franny is playing, or gosh dang it. Kix is playing well. You've done it twice to me now, and I've latched on. Sorry, buddy. Kix 4.71 right now after those two legs. So crawling his average up and looking to start off with some heat here.
Going. Boom goes the dynamite there for Kix. Alcala again. My goodness. There's Heather.
Well,
Heather's got to be the most fun person to have in a location.
Oh, yeah. Those people that just are always constantly a support system for you are great. It's nice to turn around and have that little couple people that are giving you a nod or giving you a little fist pump or even come up and giving you a high five rather than nobody. Well, I better do this before Sean wrings my neck at the end of the evening. So
hey, don't forget.
Don't you dare. Don't forget to always sign into your customer account when shopping with AtoZDarts.com in order to earn free loyalty points. Other benefits to creating
dynamite.
It always happens, dude. It always happens, no matter what. When you go on a spiel.
Sorry.
Other benefits to creating an account are express checkout, access to your order history and order status, plus easy one-click reordering. That is a great thing, by the way. Whenever you need just that re-up on flights, boom, can make it happen. The A to Z Darts loyalty program is meant to reward people with a passion for darts looking to earn discounts on their products. Remember, your points never expire, and you gain 5% back on purchases just by creating and using your customer account. That's a boom goes to dynamite in its own. Well, this is an appetizing leg, to say the least. 6.67, 5.75. My Lord. Sean must have
Taylor's
fell
definitely
in.
turned it on here in this leg. And he's just going to close the 19, start 3. Just get rid of him. Bare minimum, but it will do. Do you think Kix thinks he has this in the bag?
I almost think he does. Well, you got to watch out with that feeling. Can't feel relieved. You just got to get over the line.
Taylor trying to put the foot on the gas pedal here. Gets a 5 mark. I want to make sure I said that the right way because I never have prior to today.
The horse in front of the
Kix?
carriage.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to put the horse in front of the carriage. The horse before the carriage. Still your favorite one from Monday night, huh?
Apparently, trip 18 for Taylor. Going for the close on the 15s, now the 16s. Just a single there.
Kix. Just going to pile it in on the 16s. Ideally, does not get the point lead. So Taylor looks like he's about to make this 8-5.
See if he can do just that. Does close out those 16s.
Heather Goldman said, made me go get some cereal. LOL.
We're good about that, aren't we?
Yeah. Jay, I swear to goodness, Jay.
He's doing that just to get a reaction from you. You know he is.
Double? Nope, not yet. So Kix is saying, so you're saying there's a chance.
It was a big step over.
And he hits the double bull off of it. What an awesome dart.
That was a fantastic dart. A fantastic dart.
Dang it, I was already going to choke, and then that just threw it off. How does Taylor just went, he just pointed again instead of going for the win.
You're welcome, Sean.
Wow, you just, I thought Franny was bad, but you just ruined him. You ruined him in Phoenix.
I could help it. Yeah. Your Dynamics and Wisconsinites and everything else.
Oh no, Taylor. Franny Cisco can win it right here. Sorry, I didn't save that one very well. This would be fantastic, wouldn't it? 18s. Oh, we went for the
I think
15s.
you go bull. You got to go bull here now.
The shucks that he gave there at the line was great.
Big double though. Oh,
thank
no.
you from Niagara Falls, Canada.
Taylor's going to have to stay here. He steps off the line. He's kind of aggravated with himself here. That was a massive double. I can't stress that enough from
Yeah.
Kicks. I
Yeah,
mean,
it was
because he
huge.
puts himself even a single here.
Yep.
He's got match darts.
Yep. Bull first. Missed it, so now he's got to stay.
And he knows too.
He just did the same exact sound you did. Just this deep sigh.
Yep.
Oh, that one might cost him.
That may very well cost him. And he knows that he kicks the air.
He kicked the can back there.
Taylor should be all over this.
Taylor.
Oh, my goodness.
Taylor. Oh, boy.
Oh, boy, indeed. Oh, my.
You can tell I definitely lean forward when I watch this stuff.
The pressure.
Oh, boy.
Look at the pressure
That was
here,
way
even from Kicks. You can tell
that is miles offline from where he wants to be.
Who you texting there? You said, "Man, I just missed by a mile here." Is that what you're saying? What's going on there, Kicks?
For his talent level, that is a mile off.
He can still recover. Double for the win. Double 15. Kicks Alcala.
We went for the triple. It goes wide.
I'm surprised by that because he's hit a couple doubles on those 15s already tonight.
Oh, boy. And the trip 10 again.
Oh,
Taylor.
He's had opportunity after opportunity. And unfortunately, just hasn't been able to do it. He puts in a nice trip 15 with the last dart to add a little bit more pressure here.
I don't need the idiom book to tell you don't kick the gift horse in the mouth. But he's going to get another gift.
This is falling over the line, if anything.
Wow, what a double bull on dart 3 again. It still puts work ahead.
Yes, it does.
All right,
there's a big dart. All right.
Hallelujah.
Right the ship there.
Taylor, I was going to be heartbroken if that one missed. Well, hey, 8-5. Taylor's going first again, unless they mess it up. And they did not. Congrats, guys. That's wonderful. So here we go.
That was pressure filled to the max. My goodness.
Everybody pour me 1 too.
Everybody, including us, had the opportunity to win that leg there.
I tried to will it one way or the other. Mike Carter is just there to support his friends. Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah, it is great. I saw him chucking a couple earlier, but for the better part of this match, if not the full part of this match, he's been all eyes focused on this one.
All right, chat. Does Taylor make the comeback? Does he win this next leg? Let us know. Doing so will automatically enter you into tonight's live stream giveaway from A2ZDarts.com. Tonight's live stream winner will receive a $50 gift certificate to A2ZDarts.com. It can be used on any product seen on the website and combined with any special. Use it towards a purchase of $45 or more to qualify for free shipping in the continental U.S. And yes, I said towards. Was how I said that word. It's almost as bad when I say fur. Like, I'm going for ice cream, instead of for. It's my Indiana stuff.
Yeah, we got some of those too, bud.
Cassie's saying Taylor definitely makes a comeback. We got some hopefuls in here.
Well, that was see what Taylor does here. Yeah, big trip 19. I was going to say he's got kind of the advantage now. Yep, 200 to 76. Good 6 mark there from Taylor. He's got to quickly I'm glad I mean, if he wouldn't have won that leg, it would have been over. But was able to recover there with a big triple and then the bull right away. So that at least will give a little bit of relief.
I'm gonna say it, even though he just threw a 7 mark there. I'm a little worried for Franny. And the only reason why I say that is because that last leg has to be exhausting mentally to lose it,
Yep.
right? And now your opponent just throws a 9 mark after you went 7 mark to bring yourself back into the leg. Momentum is a darn thing.
Yes,
Right
it
now
is.
it is with Taylor.
And the momentum is definitely swaying in favor of Taylor, if not already swayed in his favor. But it's going to be an awfully tough task to come back from an 8-5 score line, what was an 8-4 score line. But if he can continue to do this 5+, he has a good chance. Mike Scarborough saying kicks will shake it off.
Mike Maloney is here to learn everybody, not to make out with you. Go on with the chlorophyll.
More like Borophyll. Ah, ba-doo. This. Kicks needing to strike gold here and hope for some misses. And I think it's going to be a little bit too much to ask for in this leg. But he will get the start next go around, huh?
He will. He will start the next leg. The PPD player advantage rule would be turned off at that point, so to speak, as it would no longer be part of the game. But Taylor's got to get that last bowl. He does so. 4.25. But he started off real hot in that leg. It kind of cemented the win early. Now, this is the first test, right? The first real test. He's got to break Kicks' throw twice.
That's a good one. Well, just 3 singles on the opener for Kicks here. He would have loved a little bit more than that.
That's an open door. Taylor can just walk through it. Oh, he's walking through that door.
He tried to stomp on through the door as he looked for the trip 20. Was only able to find a single. So a nice triple would allow Kicks to go down if he so chooses. No, he'll stay right there for a nice 9.
Big darts from Kicks Alcala. As there's Heather with the high 5. You love to see it. And Taylor with a good match. A 6 mark to follow. We got ourselves a leg, gentlemen.
We certainly do. We've had ourselves a few of these back and forth battles in this match so far. Let's see what Taylor does here. If he can close the door on the 20s, 2 fats would do it. Instead, he stays on the 19s.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I don't see an issue with it. It would be pretty easy for Kicks to open a new wedge, possibly hit a 6 mark on it, and then close the door on you.
Now Taylor can still have that same option of trip 19 and go for the close, or now he's going to stay there at least for the second dart. Stay there for all 3. I like that move again. Never going to hate on that. But Kicks, an opportunity here to take back control. He has the advantage of being able to take these types of chances. Will it pay off? closing with the point lead, or without the point lead. It did pay off.
Kicks. Do the same. Does he go with the 18s early? Yes, he will, and close them out. 17s are back to the points. I'm going points here.
Yep. He goes point. What a 9 mark. Boom goes the dynamite. Wow. How does Taylor respond?
Fantastic.
That is what pressure can do to you that Kicks put on there. And now he can start running.
And he's running indeed. Nice 7.
Usain Bolt fast right now. And a 5 mark there from Taylor. Probably the minimum of what he needed to do there. Kicks for the win. Double bull. Oh, man. He has just been clinical, surgical in the way he's played tonight.
He certainly has.
And Taylor is going to be back in the CSC Challenger Series. He definitely has a lot of talent. And I'm interested to see how far he goes next season. First season, makes top 8, doubles his money. Nothing wrong with that, but Kicks is moving on. He will be playing for $400 next week. He's guaranteed at least $400 next week. Kicks Acala. Taylor takes home $200. Great win for Kicks. He's 2-0 on our stream. He probably wants his match stream next week.
Why not? Why not? Good stuff. Gets a big kiss from the missus there.
Love it. Congratulations to Francisco. Kicks Alcala. Moves on next week where he gets to take on, again, shout out happy birthday, Mr. Daryl Cortez. That is going to be a battle.
I guess I should watch what I say here. Hopefully I didn't get Kicks in trouble there. Hopefully that was the missus. just
wow.
Just kidding. I couldn't help it there.
Chris Watson was in our chat tonight. I don't know if he played Larry Keith or if they have not played yet, but they have not yet played through the whispers that are in my ear. But the winner will play Brandon Neal next week. And I believe that one might be the live stream match, but we'll see. Most likely it is. Unless he's 100% in my ears. No,
Nope,
okay.
110%. It's more than likely.
110%. Brandon Neal's match.
Unless the player going to Brandon Neal for some reason can't do it, absolutely be it. Brandon Neal basically said, I need to be on the stream. I got the whole bar. It's going to be full. He wants this to be streamed, basically.
Yeah, in case you didn't hear Nick, because he wasn't like live or whatever, he said, yep, probably Brandon's match. So that's what we'll have.
I'm just doing some quick math here. I somehow managed to miss our last leg, so I had to look back in the archives, whatever you want to say. You're welcome. I had to do that one for you. You're welcome, buddy.
The best part is I really don't know if you knew how to say it correctly, actually.
No, I do. I was just messing with you. Oh my goodness. So let's go ahead and divide that by 15. How about a 4.57 tonight for Kicks? So going into this, it was a 4.37. So he definitely raised his average tonight in this CSC matchup.
And Taylor's was a 4.56. So he beat Taylor's typical average by 0.01. Probably his exact strategy. If he took a page out of Mike Scarborough's book, you know.
Yeah, that's what you got to do. Well, there's another one down in the books as we move forward into our top 6 for both brackets. Hang tight because it's going to get even better from here on out. What do you say, Sean?
So let's talk Monday real quick because I'm pretty sure we do know that is going to be Kenny Doyle taking on Gabe Steffen live on stream. And then next Wednesday is going to be Brandon Neal taking on the winner of the Chris Watson Larry Keith match. And then the following week is King Seat Week, where we get Leonard Gates and Mike Maloney. And then on Wednesday, we get our Division II King Seat, Brett Hollanday and Jeremiah Berger.
Really, really looking forward to those ones as those king seats are appetizing here in Division 1 and Division 2. You definitely want to mark the reminder in the calendar on that one. Set the cell phone alarm. Make sure you're ready to tune into the CSC Challenger Series brought to you by Partners Promoting Darts. We want to thank you for being here per usual. Thanks. We appreciate it. Can't tell you enough. William Stuart here. Sean Green, of course, alongside me. Nick Dichiria in the background. Thanks for joining us, folks. We'll see you next time.
Have a great night, guys.